Hello and welcome. My name is Sharon and this is Trio.of.Witches Tarot. I've been having so much fun doing my unfair comparisons that I wanted to do one of a couple decks that I just got very recently, haven't even used them yet, and they both have very much kind of the same vibe to me. So I will share them. So I got the Ashley Cook Tarot. You can get that on Etsy. It came from the UK, I think. And I will leave information below. So it comes with, Scotland. Comes in a tuck box. Nothing particularly special. Little business card in there. And those are the backs of that one. And I got the artist edition of the Intuitive Night Goddess. So this is directly from the Eye of Astro website. Comes in a nice two-part box. Very, very sturdy. And the artist edition is gilded. And I have no idea if the cardstock is any different since I don't have the mass market version. But I liked supporting the artist on their website and I like gilding, so they both kind of got black and white backs. So, the Ashley Cook does not come with a guidebook at all. She sent a little PDF, but it was really basic keyword descriptions, nothing particular about the artwork that she chose. The Intuitive Night Goddess does come with a really good companion guide that talks about the different characters that are in the cards, and I'm not sure if it talks much about the symbology in the cards. I haven't really gone through it yet. Intuitive Night Goddess does rename a lot of things in it. Ashley Cook is very standard RWS. As far as cardstock, this is a nice plain cardstock. So it's for super flexible, thin. So if you riffle shuffle, you should have no problem with that. The Intuitive Night Goddess is also a nice matte cardstock. I don't know. I don't riffle shuffle, so it really doesn't matter to me. You probably could riffle shuffle this as well. So let's flip them over and get to the side-by-side unfair comparison. So our first renamed card is the Fool, is potential in the Intuitive Night Goddess. These both have, the decks in general, not this card in particular, have a lot of flowers in them, which is one of the reasons that I wanted to do this side-by-side of these. So then the Magician is a witch in this one. The High Priestess is the same, not renamed. Really like that with the lotus all in that. Both have horns. It's cool. I'm sure this is some Egyptian symbol or something. If you know, comment below. Empress. Something about them, both of these decks, feels so ethereal. Is a good word, I think. A lot of flowers here, a lot of flowers in here. The Emperor has been renamed to Monarch in here, and it's female presenting character. So these are both collage decks, which is also another similarity between the two of them. This uses some photography, I believe. I think the faces are actual humans' faces rather than artwork. The Hierophant has been renamed to the Mystic. the Lovers has been renamed to the Wayfarer, and it doesn't show two people, but I believe, if I remember correctly from other people's walkthroughs of the Night Goddess, this represents like a choice of two paths. And the colors in these two feel super, super similar to me. And then the Chariot has been renamed to Freedom. I like that these both have the same blue in them. Strength. There's a lot of flowers in that one. You see a lot of flowers in this too. And the Hermit has been renamed to Introspection. Wheel of Fortune has been renamed to Chance. Justice. She's blindfolded in the Night Goddess. I have both of these decks so far. Hanged Man has been renamed to Meditation. And she's not hanging. Death. These are both really cool. Flowers are on the head there. No face there. Is that the face? Is it a skeleton? And that holding its face on the wand? I don't know. On the side, I guess. There it is. So there's no side in this one. Temperance. So the Devil has been renamed to Reclamation. He's a cool devil. I don't usually love this card, but he is really cool. Tower is renamed to Revolution. And I really like that. Tower is probably one of my least favorite cards, not because of any inherent meaning in it. I just don't usually love the imagery. And I really, really like this. And she's still got, you know, a building burning down up there, so it's very cool. The color scheme feels very similar. The purple, the quality of that purple in both of them. The Star. She's got a lot of starfish up in the sky. These are both really cool. The Moon. I really like this Moon card in the Ashley Cook. I think that might be one of the cards that sold me on this deck. I really like this one too, though. I like these both. The Sun. Now this is, I really love the Sun in the Ashley Cook. So they both have a lot of sunflowers in it. No like explicit sun per se. I mean, this looks like it, but you know, there is like a yellow sun there. And I love faces on the sun and the moon, so that's cool. Judgment's been renamed to Awakening. And doesn't have the, you know, not blowing a trumpet. People aren't rising out of their graves here. The color scheme, like I get, you know, that feeling, the same feeling from the whole color scheme of both of them. And the World has been renamed to the Universe. Both of these are very cool. Okay, so the Ace of Wands. So in the Night Goddess, you don't really have a hand offering it up like you do here. That's very interesting tattoos all over the hand. And it looks like flame, but I also feel like I see the face of a fox there. Two. I really like both of these. There's so much texture in the Ashley Cook. I mean, there's a lot of texture in the Night Goddess. There's this whole theme of this like webbed feel back there. 3 of Wands. Can really see kind of that honeycombed texture back there. 4 of Wands. Flowers there, flowers right there. 5 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Riding a white horse and just got a white stag there. Like those. 7 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands. 10 of Wands. I like that they don't seem to be struggling like so much, like it's such a burden. And I like that they're both women, female presenting, and the flowers. I really like both of these. Page. The Knight has been renamed to Warrior. Queen. And King has been renamed to Spirit. And the spirits all have their eyes are just like glowing lights. These are cool. I like that they both, at some point in them, I think it was back here in the page. Yeah, so see, he has I'm gonna guess it's supposed to be a salamander, and there's one there too. Okay, so now we have the Ace of Cups. One of my favorite cards in the whole tarot. I love both of these. Got a dove coming out of that one, and the lotus flower, which seems to be flowing throughout this deck in many places. Those are both really pretty. I love that both have that light, their glow. Very cool. The 2 of Cups. So we have that sense of the lovers here, and here it's more about balance. I love these cats. I wonder if the book says what kind they are. Let's look real quick. 2 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Ocelots. Yes, they are ocelot. Okay. Cool. That's a very cool moon. 3 of Cups. So you have the hands holding them, but you don't have that dancing celebration. I like that in this one. Don't get me wrong, I love this too. I love both of these decks so far. 4 of Cups. So he seems to have, or she seems to have embraced that cup where she's not even noticing it. 5 of Cups. Six. It's very cool. I want to go to there. 7 of Cups. I always feel a lot alike. I'll drag in there, that's cool. 8 of Cups. Interesting that these 4 are upside down. Are they spilling their light into that, or are they capturing the light from these? I don't know. It's interesting. 9. 10. So we have the rainbow in both of these. Flaming heart there. The rainbow is different there. That's cool. The page or nymph. Knight or warrior. Again with the white horse. We have a white animal, but it's not a horse. It's a polar bear. Queen. These are beautiful. And the king or spirit. He's got a fish down here. He's got like a sea serpent. An eel maybe. Okay, Ace of Swords. Again, we have the hands. We don't here. 2. They're both blindfolded. This is very typical RWS. I only see the, oh there, it's crossed in front of her dress. It's hard to see. But she's not holding them up like you traditionally see. There's a face on the moon. 3. Both very traditional. This one's made of flowers though. 4. Very traditional, laying down, resting, where this one not, although it feels winter, that hibernation kind of feel you get from that wintry landscape. And there's still flowers though. Interesting. 5. She's in some landscape with cactus, water there. She seems to be battling some celestial beings there. That's cool. 6. Is that the earth up there? And where is she? Huh. Definitely get that sense of her sailing away. And this one, interesting. Gotta think about that. It's more on some desert landscape. 7. Huh, just wearing them all in like her. It reminds me of those really old style swimming caps with the flowers all over them. That's funny. She's more wearing armor and ready for battle. 8. both bound. She's bound up in these green vines, and she is bound up in green vines too. That's cool. Super similar, those two. 9. It doesn't look like she's so anguished as she definitely seems very anguished. 10. So it's nice that neither of these is some bloodied being laying on the ground, stabbed with 10 swords. These feel less like defeat. Oh, is he trying to catch all those swords? And this feels like some kind of video game where you have to catch the things before they hit the ground. He definitely is injured by the swords here in the Ashley Cook. Page or nymph again. I like those. Knight. Warrior. Gazelle and a rabbit there, or a hare. What's the difference? If you know, tell me below. A lot of flowers in that one. Queen. And they are very commanding queens, aren't they? Finally, the king or spirit. Okay, and our last one is the aces. The aces, the pentacles. So again, no hand. This one still has a hand. 2, both very traditional. A lot of water in the Ashley Cook, I'm noticing. 3. One, 2, 3, I guess. It threw me off for a second because those look like swords. 4. The energy of that red and the green really comes through in both of those. 5. They're just pawns in some game. Is that what that kind of is commenting? 6. Again, the colors, the energy of the colors in both of these, so similar. This is the balancing of scales. Interesting that neither of these is very typical. 7. Very cool. Both in this field of green. Face on the sun. 8. A lot of pink there, a lot of pink here. 9. Those are both really pretty. I think each of them got a different kind of bird. 10. crystals everywhere in this one. And people with their families have got all of the typical symbology there. Just kind of feels more deconstructed a little. It's cool. A page or nymph. I really like her with all her tattoos. She's really cool. I really like that too. And the knight or warrior. Very similar color scheme and energy. It's interesting, he's not on a white steed like I think all of the other knights were. No, it's not the knight. This one isn't either. It doesn't appear to be white anyway. That one is. And that one is. Okay, well that was a quick diversion. And the queen. You see a lot of rabbits in this one. And the king or spirit. And then the intuitive night goddess also has a couple extra cards. You have the knight, which is just the back, and then an intuition card, which looks like all the chakras. Okay, well, there you have it. The intuitive night goddess. And an unfair deck comparison with the Ashley Cook Tarot. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any comments on any of this, please share them below. I'd love to have a discussion about how you feel about these two decks. All right. Thanks. Have a nice day.